Eddy and Jo-Jo grew up in the same small town. What those boys enjoyed the most was racing their cars around. Just a couple of young men, gasoline in their veins. Fast Eddy and Jo-Jo played petroleum games. Both boys loved Fat Bertha. She was the meanest girl in town. She stole their hearts in the wrecking yard when they tore Fat Bertha down. Piece by piece and bolt by bolt, they rebuilt that beautiful girl. When they turned the key and they heard her sing, it opened up a whole new world. Eddy and Jo-Jo getting themselves a name. Fat Bertha's reputation, just the meanest girl in the game. People would come from miles around, throw their hat in the ring. At the end of the day, it was all the same when you hear the fat lady sing. Sing. Fat Bertha, shake that thing. Fat Bertha, dance and sing. Fat Bertha, shake that thing. Fat Bertha, ready, steady, go. Jo-Jo called Fast Eddy, we gotta take our girl to town. Some fool down on a main street says he gonna shut Fat Bertha down. When the boys pulled up with the lights, there was a man named Ace. He wouldn't lean or mean, he had a machine. They both looked like they could race. Fast Eddy told Jo-Jo, go, go. Just as the lights went red, Ace got left with mud on his face. I don't know what was going through his head. Fat Bertha took off like a scalded cat when Jo-Jo put the hammer down. She was all alone at the finish line on the other side of town. Fat Bertha, dance and sing. Fat Bertha, shake that thing. Fat Bertha, dance and sing. Fat Bertha, shake that thing. Shake, shake, shake that thing. Shake, shake, shake that thing. Fat Bertha, dance and sing. Fat Bertha, just shake that thing.
Audio Scam there from the Red Dirt Sky album. Several months ago, local band Audio Scam released their first song, Fast Eddy and Jo-Jo, which was debuted on my Rock and Blues Down Under show. Well, today sees another song from the CD debuted right here on Driving Home with the Blues. I had a bit of a chat with drummer and vocalist Brian Pitcher about the new release, Doll Voodoo Blues. Welcome to Driving Home with the Blues with the Mississippi Moonshine Mama, Irene B.
Well, thanks very much for having me on Driving Home with the Blues. It's very nice to be here today.
First off, what made you decide to record a blues or blues rock song?
Well, we didn't actually set out to write a blues rock song. It's just influences. You hear things and maybe it's your fault. I listen to your show all the time, perhaps. I was influenced by some of the music that I've heard you play.
So give us some background on how it came about and why you chose to release this song next, ahead of the other songs which were already completed.
How did it come about? Well, let's face it, there's not a guy on the planet who hasn't been in trouble with his partner at some point in time. And we generally write about things that happen to us in our lives. So, yes, basically it's just from, situations and things that have happened in the past. And this was actually going to be, we write a long way ahead. This was going to be for our follow-up CD to Red Dirt Sky. We have about half a dozen songs that we're working on that will be ready for that, maybe at the end of this year. But the single that we had out before this, Fast Eddy and Jo-Jo, has done so well for us that we thought, well, we'll get this one, record it a little bit earlier than we're planning because it is a blues rock type song. We'll put that out next, and hopefully it'll, pick up on the same sort of audience that Fast Eddy and Jo-Jo did.
The title of the EP is Red Dirt Sky, which we'll get to shortly. But where did the title of this blues song come from, Doll Voodoo Blues? I
have absolutely no idea where Doll Voodoo Blues came from. I must have been dreaming about something. Voodoo, I've always been kind of interested in voodoo, actually. Not that I practice it in any way, shape, or form. When I was young, growing up in Barbados, the old people there used to call black magic obia. And obia was basically their form of voodoo on the island then. It's just something that stuck in my mind, that's all. And like I was saying before, when you get in trouble, sometimes you don't feel like you're really in control of your life or what's going on. And hey, isn't that what voodoo's all about? Controlling your life?
The first single you released, Fast Eddy and Jo-Jo, and I can't recall exactly when that was, has been a huge success overseas. You must be thrilled with that.
Yes, we're really happy about what's happened with Fast Eddy and Jo-Jo. I mean, we've had airplay before in the U.S., but this time around we've also had a lot of airplay in Spain and France and some in England. The only downside to that is we can't go and tour. So we're hoping, that maybe later on this year things might get better after the vaccine's been rolled out or whatever. But yeah, we are extremely happy with the response to Fast Eddy and Jo-Jo.
Getting back to the title of the CD, Red Dirt Sky, why that title?
The title, Red Dirt Sky. When people think of Australia, quite often they think of the beautiful beaches, the barrier reef, and up here where we live, the rainforests. But the center of Australia is a huge central area. It has massive red dirt plains that just go for miles and miles. And if you stand there and you look towards the horizon, this beautiful big blue sky just comes down and meets the red dirt plains. And it's quite spectacular. Actually, just thinking about it now, I'm getting goosebumps. It's one of the most awesome things you'll ever see. To me, Red Dirt Sky just describes the country that we live in, or certainly a large part of it.
Who are the other musicians that make up Audio Scam?
Audio Scam is myself, my long-term partner in music and crime, Brad Wallace. Brad and I have been working together with Audio Scam for over about 12 years now, and before that in other bands for quite a few years. When we first started, basically it was the two of us, and we were inviting guitar players to come and work with us on songs that we thought they would suit. We had Roger Gold in the band originally, and Ross Wedding. One of our guys up here, Wayne McIntosh, has also played on a few of the recordings. And then a couple of years ago, we did a live DVD recording, which we were planning to release as a live concert. And at that point in time, we needed a second guitar player, and I knew Jason Byrne, so we asked him to come along. And he was absolutely amazing. He was able to play so many styles so fluently, and he just fitted in really nicely, easy to work with, great musician. So really since that time, we've worked with Jason on a very consistent basis, and he is now the third member of Audio Scam. That live DVD I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, copyright is a real killer. We played songs that we had recorded on previous CDs, but we weren't even allowed to release it because even though they were our CDs, we had to get permission from copyright agents and things to release our own music again. So yeah, we just canned a live DVD. It just became too much trouble. And the last thing I wanted to do was wake up one morning with a $1,500 an hour lawyer knocking on my front door telling me that, yes, we think we're going to take your house because you broke a copyright law. But yeah, copyright, be very careful.
With the release of this song, Rag Doll Voodoo, how many songs will this make, and when might we hear the rest of the CD?
Red Dirt Sky will be our 5th CD. That's the one. It contains Fast Eddy and Jo-Jo and now Ragdoll Voodoo Blues. We're planning, because of the pandemic and the inability to tour and promote CDs, what we decided we'd do is release singles off the CD. And the Ragdoll Voodoo Blues will be the second single. We have one more that we're going to release, and then the CD proper. And hopefully we may be able to at least do some touring in Australia, even if not overseas. Although, to be perfectly honest, we get a heck of a lot more airplay overseas than we do here at home. Yeah.
I think it's time to finally hear Ragdoll Voodoo. The anticipation has been killing me, so before I press the play button, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, something I'd like to add, okay. We play everything. We sing everything. We don't let computers do it for us and then take the credit. If you like the music, please buy it. Amazon.com downloads, iTunes downloads. We're on all those download sites. And yes, please, not just us, but please support musicians. Buy your music. Don't just collect it for free off the internet. Which is very possible to do, but yeah, we have bills to pay as well. So please, if you like it, just go and buy one. They're not that expensive. Cheers.
Thanks for your time today, Brian. And here it is, Ragdoll Voodoo Blues. I'm pretty excited about a blues song coming my way from Audio Scam.
Mostly kinda cool. Every now and then I mess it up, behaving like a fool. Now in my mind I got this niggling little doubt. I might have bummed her out. I might have bummed her out. That little rag doll she's holding sure looks a lot like me. It's stuck full of pins. I wonder what that means. Is it coincidence? My head feels inside out. I might have bummed her out. I might have